Hello, everyone. This is not a full pod episode, as you probably noticed by the runtime. I just wanted to announce that I was recently a guest on Mark J. Parker's Release Date Rewind podcast, where we discussed the Y2K cult classic Josie and the Pussycats for its 25th anniversary this year. It's one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, and I won't be covering it on this podcast for now, only because I just talked about it with Mark pretty recently. For the time being, I'll just say it was such a smart, satirical camp classic, and it was so ahead of its time in so many ways. If you want to watch or listen to that pod episode, you can find the Release Date Rewind podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and elsewhere. Mark will also be joining me as a guest next month on this podcast to talk about a Very Brady sequel for its 30th anniversary. That film actually has some of the same writers as Josie and the Pussycats, so that's a fun little connection there. As always, thank you for listening to this new podcast adventure of mine. You can follow the pod on Instagram at Y2K Movie Pod. I often announce what films and guests are coming soon on that pod page, along with other fun little posts related to whatever movie we're covering that week. So thanks again, and have a great weekend, everyone.